Are you ready to dive into the depths of the internet's darkest corners? Prepare to be unnerved as I unravel the chilling tale of Smile Dog, a cursed image that has haunted the online realm for years. Buckle up, my fellow horror enthusiasts, because this is one story you won't soon forget. In the realm of internet folklore, few tales are as unsettling as that of Smile Dog. This infamous image, a picture of a smiling Shiba Inu dog with abnormally large eyes, is said to be cursed. Those who dare to view it are said to be haunted by nightmares, psychological torment, and even death. The origins of Smile Dog are shrouded in mystery, but the most common account traces its debut back to an infamous forum thread in 2008. A user named Smile.Dog shared the image, along with a chilling description. I found this image on an old floppy disk while cleaning out my grandfather's basement. He was a photographer back in the 60s and 70s, and he took this picture of his dog Smiley. He died a few years ago, and I just found this disc while going through his stuff. I don't know what to do with it. The thread quickly gained traction, and users began sharing their experiences after viewing the image. Some claimed to experience nightmares, while others reported feeling a sense of dread and paranoia. There were even reports of people suffering from physical ailments, such as seizures and hallucinations. The legend of Smile Dog grew even more when a user claimed to have traced the image back to an old research facility specializing in subliminal messaging. The facility was said to have conducted experiments on animals, using subliminal messages to manipulate their behavior. Smile Dog, they claimed, was the result of one of these experiments, an image designed to induce fear and anxiety in those who viewed it. Whether or not the story of Smile Dog is true, one thing is certain: the image has become a deeply ingrained part of internet culture, a symbol of the unseen horrors that lurk in the digital world. Its unnervingly cheerful expression masks a sinister aura, a reminder that even the most innocent-looking things can harbor hidden darkness. In the depths of the Soviet Union, during the height of the Cold War, a series of experiments were conducted in an attempt to unlock the secrets of human consciousness and manipulation. Among these experiments was one known as Operation Sleepless. The goal of this experiment was to induce prolonged sleep in a group of human subjects, studying the effects on their bodies and minds. 5 healthy young adults were chosen for the experiment, all of whom were volunteers. They were placed in a specially designed facility, completely isolated from the outside world. Their bodies were monitored by an array of sensors, and their minds were kept under constant surveillance using an experimental drug called Dreamless. At first, the experiment seemed to be a success. The subjects remained in a deep, dreamless sleep for over a month. However, as the days turned into weeks, strange things began to happen. The subjects would suddenly wake up, their eyes wide with terror. They would scream and cry, babbling incoherently about nightmares and monstrous creatures. The scientists tried to calm them down, but nothing seemed to work. The subjects would soon slip back into their deep slumber, only to wake up again in a frenzy. The scientists grew increasingly concerned. They tried to adjust the dosage of the dreamless drug, but it didn't help. The subjects' behavior became increasingly erratic. They would scratch at their own skin, whisper to themselves, and even attack each other. One night, the unthinkable happened. One of the subjects, a young woman named Anya, managed to break free from her restraints. She rampaged through the facility, screaming and clawing at the walls. The other subjects watched in horror, their eyes wide with terror. The scientists tried to subdue Anya, but she was too strong. She managed to escape the facility, running into the snowy night. The scientists gave chase, but she was too fast. They lost her in the darkness. Anya was never seen again. Her fate remains a mystery to this day. Meanwhile, the 4 remaining subjects continued to deteriorate. Their bodies weakened, their minds fractured. They became increasingly withdrawn, their eyes vacant and staring. The scientists could only watch in despair as their prized subjects crumbled before their eyes. After 6 months of continuous sleep, the experiment was finally abandoned. The 5 subjects were taken from the facility, but they were never the same again. They were haunted by the horrors they had experienced, their minds permanently scarred by the ordeal. The Russian sleep experiment is one of the most chilling stories ever told. It is a tale of human experimentation gone wrong, a reminder of the dark side of human ambition. It is a story that will haunt you long after you finish reading it. In the shadowy realm of the internet, a phenomenon known as lost media exists. The elusive remnants of digital artifacts that have been lost, forgotten, or intentionally hidden from the public eye. Among these lost media treasures, a particular video game cartridge has gained notoriety for its bizarre and unsettling content. The Zelda Majora's Mask cartridge that supposedly houses the spirit of a tormented soul known as Ben Drowned. The legend of Ben Drowned began in 2009, when a user on the 4chan image board posted a series of creepypasta stories claiming to have possessed a cursed video game cartridge of Zelda Majora's Mask. According to the user, the cartridge contained a hidden file that, when accessed, unleashed a malevolent entity named Ben Drowned. The stories described strange glitches, distorted audio, and cryptic messages that allegedly appeared after playing the game. The legend quickly gained traction, with more and more users sharing their own experiences with the cursed cartridge. Some claimed to hear Ben Drowned's voice echoing from their computers, while others reported seeing his distorted figure lurking in the game's environments. The stories grew increasingly disturbing, painting a picture of a vengeful spirit trapped within the cartridge, desperate to escape and wreak havoc on the world. As the legend of Ben Drowned spread, it attracted the attention of artists, musicians, and filmmakers, who began creating their own interpretations of the story. The internet was flooded with fan art, music videos, and short films that further fueled the mythology and cemented Ben Drowned's status as a popular horror icon. Despite the growing popularity of the legend, many skeptics remained unconvinced, dismissing it as a mere internet hoax or a product of collective imagination. However, the unsettling nature of the stories and the genuine fear they inspired in many individuals could not be easily dismissed. The question remained, was Ben Drowned just a creepy internet legend, or was there something more sinister at play? The real-world impact of the Ben Drowned legend is undeniable. It has inspired countless works of art, sparked intense discussions about the nature of horror, and even led to cases of reported psychological distress among those who have delved too deeply into the story. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the tale of Ben Drowned is a chilling reminder of the power of human imagination and the dark corners of the internet. If you've been brave enough to venture into the world of Ben Drowned, I commend your courage. But be warned, the depths of the internet are full of unsettling stories, and not all of them are mere fiction. So, before you click that next link or download that mysterious file, pause and consider the potential consequences. After all, in the realm of creepypastas, the line between reality and fiction is often blurred,